some committee to do with the African School of Economics. I can't remember what it is. Advisory committee, is that it?
Board of directors.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, that's more serious.
Yeah, it's neat. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to welcome all of you here to the World Bank for this very exciting enterprise that we're all embarking on. Just to sort of briefly say why I am enthusiastic about it is that it's very clear that the economic growth that Africa has enjoyed over the last 10 to 15 years has largely been driven by the improved economic policies. And those policies, in one sense, are not that different from the policies that were adopted in the bad old period of structural adjustment. The difference is that those policies actually were designed and implemented by Africans. And we have a generation now of African economists, many of whom are in this room, who have been trained and are actively engaged in the policy dialogue. Now, we also know that Africa has huge development challenges. And I think if we want to address those challenges, like youth employment and climate change and health and low levels of skills, we will need the next generation of policies, the next generation of reforms to be designed by African economists in the continent and implemented by them as well. And I think the African School of Economics is uniquely poised at this point to help bolster that stock of well-trained economists who will then take the continent to the next level. So that's why I think this is a particularly exciting time for the continent. And so I want to now turn it over to my good friend Paul Collier, who has been perhaps the epitome of African economics for the last 30 years or so, and to give us his thoughts on African economics and the African School of Economics. So Paul.
So let's be